Alrighty, for today we'd do an EarthQuest versus Fly Quest 3 standalone compare. So let's not mess around. This is EarthQuest. First time I've tried it, very similar to Fly. Steering with the old trigger. You can do it with your hands apparently, but I thought I'd try and keep things familiar. London quite built up, so a bit jittery, but as you can see, it's not bad. It takes a little while to draw in some of the detail, but that's what it is. My Wi-Fi is pretty good, but yeah. And I'll just show you. At any point, you can just press the button to go straight into the Street View. Oh, image not found. That wasn't a good example, was it? Try that again. There we go. I think this is supposed to be 8K, but it looks a bit grainy to me. The other thing that EarthQuest can do that Fly doesn't is you can travel along in the sort of photo view, but I said that and now it's not giving me the option. So whoops, we will try another stretch of road. Let's try it here. The other thing it doesn't get you facing the same way, which Fly does really well. When you land in Fly and you're looking at a building, you go into the photo view and you're in exactly the same position. This doesn't seem to pull that off. But you see, I've now got this shape on the floor. It's a very tall lady. Shape on the floor. If I click, I'm hoping I'll just get a new image, but works in some places, it doesn't seem to work in others. So now it's just disappeared. I don't know if that's loading another photo in and my Wi-Fi is just not fast enough. But don't think so, because other places it does it really quickly. Let me try and find a stretch where I know it does it. I think it works nicely along here. See, it's a bit jittery. We'll go down here and see if I'm facing the eye. No, you see the eye's over there. Okay, let's just pop down the... No, not working there either. Okay, well, I was going to showcase something that EarthQuest does that Fly doesn't, but it's not actually doing it. Try it from this angle. Right, we're by the eye. Eye. There you go. We've moved along. See how that worked? You get the little spinny things come up and along you go. A bit further along, so you don't have to come out of this view to move about when it works. Giant penguin. We'll just do a little bit more of a fly around to see how it generally handles. Where do you want to go? Just go up the river, shall we? Which looks a bit brown. See how it copes with me zipping around buildings. Look, this is fun. You can't deny that flying around buildings like this is fun, even if it does look like Toy Town. Can we squeeze through there? Oh, we can. It's a shard. This has a day and night cycle, which is done really nicely. Fly have recently added it as well, but not done as nicely as this one. You can control the speed or whether it does it at all. But yeah, look at that quality looking moon going up there. So that is EarthQuest. Should we try Fly? Let's try Fly. Okay, now we are in Fly. There is the London Eye in Fly. I'll try and get the view of the photo. Oh, there it is. I think the picture quality is actually better in this. Sharper image. I mean, it varies from place to place. Obviously, look at that rubbish. That's not a good advert for London, is it? Oh well. But yeah, let's have a fly. Control's very different in this. You can have like a hoverboard. I've ditched that to try and keep the two apps as similar looking as possible. But this feels smoother to me. The control is not as immediate. In EarthQuest it's purely all directional on your hand, really nice and smooth way to control. This you've got like an up and down on one stick and a movie around on the other stick. You'll see this one, you've got these balls that come up and you click on them, you know you can go into a street view. There it is. Yeah, that looks immediately super crispy. Nice. I mean, you can just then travel along to another one and click on it. It doesn't take long. Back into a new photo, and that's what I like about flies. You're perfectly lined up when you transition from the fly around view to the 360 photo view. It's just perfectly smooth. We'll do a little zoom around, but yeah, not quite as easy to control. The other thing you can do in fly that you can't do in EarthQuest is you can go through things, like going inside buildings a lot. You bump into things in EarthQuest. The only thing you can bump into in fly is the ground. But yeah, other than that, they look pretty similar. But this definitely is running smoother. I don't know if it's something to do with the settings, but as far as I know, I wasn't pushing one harder than the other. Other than EarthQuest was claiming 4K, not 4K, 8K views on the ground, or just zip through the buildings a bit more again. But yeah, I think they're both really good apps, both of them. But if I had to choose between the two, I would say Fly is just got the edge on it for me. The daytime nighttime view isn't as good. Although in both of them, I find it weird at night time you'd expect there to be lights on, and of course there aren't lights on. That would be far too challenging. And maybe flies a little bit slower, but is that a bad thing? Probably not. It definitely is running smoother, and seems to draw things in a little bit quicker. I mean, they still both have the pop-up, you can see it, can't you? But yeah, they both do a bit of the old pop-up, but it's certainly less jittery. So there you go. That is perhaps we just go. Where did we got to HMS Belfast, didn't we? That's as far as we went. We'll just do a bit more flitting through the buildings just to push it. There we go. Same anomalies in the sky. That's interesting. But so there's a marker. Oh, I just bashed into something there. There you go. Back here again. And yeah, so both really good apps. You're not going to be disappointed if you get either of them, I don't think, as long as you've got decent enough Wi-Fi to keep up with everything. Whee! But there you go. EarthQuest versus Fly. My opinion, and it is only my opinion, both really good. Fly just takes the edge for me. Good.